Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Magic Friday. This is especially exciting today because I cleaned the office. If you had seen this place a couple days ago, you would have called 911. I'll have to give you a tour one day. This is all kind of books behind me. DVDs, magic, everything, every surface in this office has magic on it. It's a little bit ridiculous. Okay, so today we've always got lots to talk about. We're going to talk about Daniel Madison today, who is a good friend of mine. At the end, hopefully you can watch the end, instead of a bonus, I've got a question for you that I actually need your help with. So hopefully you can help me out. Okay. Daniel Madison, I've known for a numerous amount of years. I can't remember how we actually met. Daniel, if you watch this, let me know. How did we meet? I can't remember. Anyway. As some of you know, I write for Magic Magazine, and I just wrote a piece on Daniel Madison, available on the iPad. Is that going to show up? It's going to be glowing. Daniel Madison of the Lion's Den, and this is one of my greatest stories I've ever written, strictly because of the subject. Daniel is a fascinating guy. He's amazing. Yeah. So, step one: pick up Magic Magazine's February issue on the iPad. Read Daniel Madison's, this story about Daniel Madison. Let me know how it goes. Second, let's talk about what I did on Friday. So, in honor of Monsieur Madison, I performed one of his tricks that I've performed for a long, long time. I first saw this on his Dangerous DVDs. I don't have one in my hand because I actually put it away on the shelf somewhere. There's about 1,000 up there. It's called Angle Zero. Luckily, I have show off my bald head there, his book Anthology. And I love books. I'm just gonna throw that out there right there. I love books. There's some, DVDs are great to, well, DVDs are great to see how it looks. That's apparent. But DVDs are a great way to get, how do I describe it? I personally think that DVDs are a great way to learn because you can see exactly what's going on. It's quite obvious. I think books are a great way to think. Like, I meditate on books. Like, there's ideas in books that just don't come forth in DVDs. And of course, there's techniques that you can't learn from a book maybe if you don't see it. So they're both great. I just love books. So Angle Zero, which I'm going to show you in a second, is also in his anthology. And look at this body of work. Awesome. Okay, so let's get to it. What the audience sees. What's this? Is this a vault? I think it might be. It's like movies with product placement, except I only have my own product in these videos. If you've watched Magic Friday from a couple weeks ago, you're going to see my in the hands crisscross thumb flex. I still need a good... That's going to be comment number 1. Name the force. Maybe I should have a contest for naming the force. Sorry, did I say the F word? I might bleep that out. Okay. This is great. What the audience sees. Angle Zero. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you a card trick. I know you love them. Say the word stop for me. Stop there. Are you sure? Positive? One more? Okay, one more. Do me a favor. Don't forget what your card is. Please. You need to remember the card that we just stopped at, or this trick is... Nah, it's not good. Okay, remember? Okay, here we go. The card that you stopped at, please remember it right there. Not only am I going to help you remember it, but I'm actually going to give you a little souvenir here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give you the big souvenir. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. I'm going to take the little piece, scrunch it into a little ball, turn it upside down, and make it disappear. Gone. Can I see that card? Or actually, you hold on to it. There's a piece obviously missing. Gone into the ether. and watch. And then, of course, on Friday, I made it appear in a numerous amount of places. Today, we'll make it appear on... I'm sorry, is that an Anything is Possible box? This is terrible. And it fits. God, so good. So good. Why is my battery flashing? My battery's flashing. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Stand by. Sorry about that. Battery died. Well, at least you guys know that this is not pre-recorded. Well, it is pre-recorded. Never mind. Anyway, how it went. So, there is something about the... I mean, what is the effect? The effect is a piece disappears and then travels. Whoosh, travels, right? And there's something very believable about that aspect of magic. I think from kids, we see teleportation or, on stage, Copperfield. I think people are very attuned to this one aspect of magic, of the disappearance and reappearance somewhere else. When you compare it to something like floating maybe or flying, there's just something that just feels really magical and just believable about the ability to make something appear somewhere else. And on Friday, man, it was awesome. Like, it's just, I put it everywhere. I made it travel anywhere. Under a book, under a cell phone. I managed to pocket it a couple times, put it in someone's pocket. And it's just awesome. Like, it's just fantastic. One of my favorite effects that I do. It's, I love it. And it went so well. There's just, like I said, there's just something believable about it. And when it comes back together, I mean, that's the money right there. That's it. That's what we're looking for. So, how it went, difficulty. The difficulty is, take some acting classes, maybe. You know what? And that's actually that'll come on the JDG tip. We'll save that. Difficulty, not difficult. I mean, a little bit difficult in the sense of you gotta be believable, but in terms of, am I doing 28 Sybil cuts in a row? No. Angry Bob, awesome. This was, Angry Bob's kind of eyes kind of go, it's this, whoosh, when it's gone. I can tell when I've got Angry Bob on the ropes because there's a little bit of, there's shock on everyone's eyes. And then maybe he's, retracing, but there's that moment, when you make it, that moment's undeniable. It's just, where did it go? So, difficulty, Angry Bob, JDG tip. Take some acting lessons. No kidding. Not that I'm an actor and what you just saw was an amazing Oscar performance, but it's something to consider in terms of helping your magic regardless. It's something I've advised for a long time. Take an acting lesson or two and believe what is happening and they will believe it as well. A complete 100% commitment. It reminds me of that movie Gattaca. I don't know. Do you guys see Gattaca with Ethan Hawke? And he's like, they're gonna know it's not me, and Jude Law's, I don't recognize you. I'm like, believe it. Man, how did we get onto here at Magic Friday? Magic Friday, we talk about Daniel Madison, card magic, and Gattaca. Okay. What Tiny saw, how it went. Angry Bob, JDG tip. Yeah, it's awesome. Pick it up. Okay. Some closing thoughts, some bonus thoughts. Aside from Daniel Madison's anthology book, this is something else you need to pick up. I'm not kidding you. Daniel's on here, that's how it kind of relates. But the EMC 2012 should be in every magician's library. These EMC, I got it because I was doing research on Madison and I, wanted to, see what he had to say. And I ended up watching how many hours was it? 18 hours, 17 days. It was an amazing, beautiful blur as I watched the entire, DVDs. It was incredible. Guy Hollingworth, you know, Gate and Bloom, Marco Tempest, Cavity. I mean, God, it's just... Do yourself a favor. Get Angle Zero. You're going to perform it. Watch EMC. You're going to learn from it. And it's funny because I was talking about how much I like books versus DVDs. This is amazing because you're just hearing the people speak. I loved it. Loved every minute of it. God. Okay. I just had another JDG tip for you. Oh yeah. So I have I use a spare deck of cards. Reminded of JDG tip. JDG tip part 2. Whoosh. I use a spare deck of cards and I take an extra card out. I think Daniel sometimes restores the card. I just do that so that after I do my tear and I give that card away, I've still got a full deck, if that makes sense. So what makes this trick so great for Walkaround and for real world material is I have one deck that gives me 52 performances, and if you follow the Flum Flex Flurse, it's the easiest setup. You're ready to go. So, okay, I think that's it. Closing thoughts. I gotta shut this down. As you know, I'm writing a book on everything I know about magic. How to become a professional magician. You know, how to approach people, what I do, what I say, you know, some things we've talked about on Magic Friday, how many tricks you need to know, what kind of tricks work best. I'm going to have a sample contract, how to, you know, move into parlor gigs and stage gigs, how I charge, all of this. I'm trying to figure out pricing. I'm not sure what to price it. My theory is that if you were to buy a chemistry textbook, and you hate chemistry, and it's only for one semester, that textbook's going to be $150, and it's going to last you 3 months, and you're going to hate it. I'm selling a book that's going to last you forever, and it's going to give you a career, but I obviously can't charge $150. So, how much would you pay for a book to become a professional magician? What do you think? Comment below. And that'll also tell me if you watch these things to the end. Does it? What? If you have, thank you so much for watching. Pick up Anthology EMC 2012. You will not regret that. Pick up a vault and anything is possible, and then work some overtime. All right? I will see you next week. Happy Magic Friday.